The good. The bad. And the ugly. Of homesteading. Good morning and welcome to Wholesome Roots. Today we are going to be doing a collaboration video with some other homestead YouTube channels. We've invited quite a few people to participate and the list is long. I will also create a playlist so that all of their videos can be found in one place. And of course the topic is the good, the bad, and the ugly of homesteading. The good of homesteading starts right here. These two guys make homesteading so worthwhile because we are teaching them about growing their own food, and they are learning that hard work pays off, and they get to have fresh eggs every morning with their breakfast, fresh milk to drink all day long, and fresh produce when our garden is abundant.
And we learn as well. So while we're teaching them, we're also learning. And that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other good too. The companionship that we develop with our animals. That's some more good that comes from it when you come to love the animals that you work with every day.
Very true. We get a lot of friendship from our goat. They're very affectionate animals and they show a lot of affection to us, and the babies are really cute. We can't forget that. Little baby goats are adorable, and little baby chicks too. So we really enjoy just like he said, the companionship of these animals that we have on our homestead that also provide us with food. The bad.
Pests.
Lots of pests.
Pests all around. Flies, parasites,
weeds.
There's a lot of things that fall into the category of
raccoons.
Pests. Raccoons, varmints.
We deal with a lot of fighting the pest off.
And rats.
So whether it's rats in the barn or parasites in our goats, weeds and harmful insects in our gardens, there's just constantly pests that we are fighting and trying to battle.
Or snakes eating your chicks.
Oh yes.
Thankfully, I don't think that's happened.
No, but they could.
But it could.
It could.
And that would be bad. So.
They do eat some eggs, don't they? They ate all our duck eggs last year.
Oh, that's true.
We saw the snake tail that was in our bar, but not me, only just Mama. Mammy said that.
Flies are particularly bad, in my opinion. If I was to say one thing this time of year, I would say flies are the bad, because there's just so many of them, and it doesn't seem like there's anything that we could do, really.
And flies, when you left your food out, they'll poop on it.
That's right. We don't like it when the flies poop on our food. For me, I think my worst bad right now would be the weeds in the vegetable garden. Just because they grow so much faster than the vegetables that I can't keep up. It's a losing battle for me.
The ugly.
Yeah.
The ugly is really ugly. Unfortunately, when you have this many animals and you're working full-time on a homestead, you're gonna have illness and loss. We've dealt with some pretty big losses in our goat herd, and it's been extremely difficult for all of us, but particularly me. And it's turned into a fear of mine to come down to the barn in the morning, because I never know when the next goat is gonna get sick and die. Not that that's a regular occurrence, it's just that this past year we've had some pretty rough blows in that department, and it has been ugly. it has been really ugly.
The loss of chickens from the raccoon attack, that was particularly ugly because we lost some that the raccoons took, but there were some that the raccoons did not take, and I had to be the one to finish it, you know.
Dispatch.
Yeah, dispatch. It was that was very ugly, and it's unfortunately it's part of this kind of life, is having to deal with that ugliness.
Yep. And when you step on anthills, they bite you.
Yep. But overall, despite the fact that there are bad and ugly on the homestead, there is so much more good. So despite the fact that there's bad and there's ugly on the homestead,
and good,
there's a lot of good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good. We have to keep our eye on the prize.
and a leaf.
And a leaf. And these guys are prime examples of how good this life can be and what a benefit it is to live this way, even with the bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
There's so much more good than there is bad and ugly, and that makes it all worthwhile. Just try to stay positive and enjoy this the best that you can, and the good is so much more worthwhile, and we wouldn't have it any other way. That's why we do this.
No grass.
And it's a beautiful way to live.
And
we really enjoy being able to share that with you.
Don't forget to check out the playlist for the good, the bad, and the ugly of homesteading collaboration. Thank you everybody who's participated. I would also like to open up this collaboration so that now anybody else out there that wants to create a video or a blog post, what have you, and share with us what you consider the good, the bad, and the ugly. We would love to hear from you. If you create a YouTube video, let us know in the comments below, and we will add it to the playlist.
And looking for Wholesome Roots.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching. You know the drill. We'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.
Yay!
Get a thumbs up and subscribe. And like and share. And Alright, I'm going to give you a dance that's called Ride the Pony. Alright, so, and go! My feet fun down. My feet fun down.
Good job! So I'm going to go so my gun is facing this way, shoulder to shoulder. So you stand here, cross your arms, put your back to each other, and look at the camera. And look at the camera. Crossing your arms like a tough guy. Ryan, you stay in position. Making sure I didn't cut out the boys. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm gonna go lefty just because it looks better.
Alright, cross your arms, look at the camera. Mean mug. Mean mug. Mean mug. Do all of your different mean mug faces and we'll find the best one. Yeah. I love it.